Access to high-quality education is, of course, a key to future success. The Cincy STEM Lab is providing just that and making learning fun, too. Chelsea Clark created the lab to unlock kids' critical thinking skills, and she joins us today via Skype to talk about the lab and how she's had to adjust to the hands-on learning during the pandemic. Chelsea, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much, Kyla, for having me.
Absolutely. Well, I'm so excited to have you and to learn more about Cincy STEM Lab. And I'm just thrilled with the representation and what you've done to change the STEM landscape here in Cincinnati. So tell us about Cincy STEM Lab and what inspired you to start this as a business.
Well, I was an educator for a number of years, and I noticed that students lacked problem solving and critical thinking skills. And quite honestly, the structure of an American school day doesn't really allow you to really delve all the way through the problem-solving process and really critically think. So I started working in some STEM areas. I created STEM events, and then less than a year later, we opened our facility. We have a STEM lab here, and we specialize in offering very unique STEM experiences that are all hands-on. There's always something to take home, and we do this for the whole gamut: science, tech, engineering, and math. We also like to add some arts. And we do everything from coding, robotics, electrical engineering, chemistry, dissections, all sorts of mad sciences, virtual coding, and after-school programming as well.
And you covered a lot of ground there, and I know you have your tools right there. You mentioned being hands-on. So for many of us as parents, as we get ready for this new school year, many of us doing that from our homes will have to be a little more hands-on. So can you walk us through an activity that we could do at home with our kids?
Sure. This is a really simple activity. Now, this is just red cabbage powder. I have it as cabbage powder, but you can get red cabbage at pretty much any grocery store. All you have to do is just shred it up, put it in a pot, heat it, boil it, and you'll get the beautiful kind of magenta color. And then the fun starts. You start going into your kitchen and in the bathroom, taking out all sorts of different things and say, hey, we're just going to investigate if we can get the color change. The color change indicates pH level. So we're going to try it. We've got baking soda, just regular baking soda, super cheap. And we've got our magenta. Let's put it in. Oh my goodness. I hope you all can see that. That turns a dark blue, okay? Now we've got a trick. You can use vinegar. Most people have vinegar, apple cider vinegar, white vinegar at their house. It could be lemon juice. We're going to pour this in and see if we get the same color change or different. Oh. So this actually turns a brighter red, almost like pink. And so that's telling us this is very acidic and that this is very basic, or bases and stuff. And then guess what? The fun begins because we're going to combine them. And the question that we're asking our mind is, you know, what's going to happen if I combine one and two? Is there going to be a color change? Is it going to change in smell? Is it foam up? Is it not? What is going to happen? Because science is all about ink. And we know that after we add it, we get this beautiful foam. Look at that. And that's because we added an acid. And we can go around going through our kitchen. You can look at your regular tap water. You can look all sorts of different things in order to see what that pH, the pH of that substance is. And it doesn't even have. So this is just one way it happens.
Well, Chelsea, that was fascinating for me to watch. So I know that kids are really going to be into these experiments. Thank you so much for walking us through that and for teaching us along the way. So how can our audience find out more about Cincy STEM Lab and how to support this programming?
Oh, thank you. And at this time, we've had to make a lot of changes going on virtually to our virtual classroom. And we've created STEM kits. So we've done almost 500 STEM kits, and in those kits we get 5 to 7 science experiments and engineering projects. Is this. We made hydraulic bridges, so the students made that using different materials and even art. So they can go to our website to find out when those STEM kits will become available again. They're coming out in September, and we also have learning labs. So we have tables, COVID, and our lab is students that need a remote feature to their online class. We help with wraparound services for tutoring and math reading support, and then as well, you can find us on our website at stemlab.com. You can also book your birthday parties. Birthday parties are back. Athletic chemistry, bath jellies, Lego engineering, it's all back.
Chelsea, thank you so much for sharing your time with us today, sharing your expertise, and we look forward to continuing to make this available to our community. Such important knowledge there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.